Dr. Nadine, we spoke about we spoke with the private universities, and now I would like to give like a special focus to the only national university in Lebanon. So, what are some of the strengths, the opportunities, or I would say challenges to try and with everything that is happening? What can you say about that when it comes to the Lebanese university?
First of all, let me start about our experience in this bad moment to have more ideas about the Lebanese university. This year, the Lebanese university locally was ranking first to his academic reputation.
Lovely.
And the last years also, the Lebanese university takes the QS ranking, of course, after the American University of Beirut and all the universities. So this proves that the Lebanese university think about education.
Definitely.
If you can imagine a country without a flag, you can't imagine education without the Lebanese university. What we are doing when the salary of the teachers are $50. So I want to share this experience with you. So as a faculty of agronomy and all the faculties,
yes,
we decide that in the education, we cannot think following the what we can say between the brackets, la loi de la jungle. Okay, so we want to resist and we want to continue. That's why the Lebanese university decided to be more productive.
In what sense?
Starting with the PCR and all the faculties. So we open, for example, at the Faculty of Agronomy, we take accreditation, CTE accreditation, and RS accreditation. We collaborate, for example, with the Beritech in Lebanon Innovation Project.
Yes.
We go to Prima Project and we continue. And also, if we want to think about the industry, it's begin with the agriculture. So that's why, and coming back to the roots, our students, it's not only at the benches of class. So they start their work before finishing their diploma. So this is exactly what happened.
Okay.
It's very good to make a competition in science. And we need the collaboration between all the universities, private and public.
100%.
If we can see the experience of the developed country, let's take, for example, the UK, we invest first in the public because it's for the poor, for the rich, and sometimes for the outstanding students to have a system. So nobody and no one can work alone.
100%. And this collaboration is key. 100%. They definitely deserve a big round of applause for all the effort and the dedication. I mean, without the dedication and the effort and the belief in education, where would we be? So yes, thank you for all the effort. Dr. Elise, my question is addressed to you now. So do you think that in general funding agencies, whether CNRS or others, give some preferentials, or I would say like give a priority to the national university, you think, as the only public university, or is it equal treatment? What is that like?
Okay, thank you. Just want to thank first Beritech for the nice initiative. They are doing a lot to promote innovation in Lebanon. The CNRS is a public institution, this is true, but it doesn't foster any particular, it's not addressed exclusively for the public universities. Instead, we prioritize high excellence in research. This is why we are addressed to all researchers in the country, whether private or public. All academia or research centers are really welcome to apply for our projects. Definitely, we suffered a lot in the last years, but our program is rather addressed to excellence in science and the impact of these projects for Lebanon, rather prioritizing which university or from where we are having the project. So our experience, and you can also check all the data we have before, we never had like
any preferential treatment,
exactly.
equal treatment.
Never had this.
100%.
All the universities are present in our database. And the latest call exactly is a testimonial for this. We have like 100 of projects submitted. We didn't have the result yet. The last funding will be out soon. And the projects are really, we look forward the preference for the priorities of the country rather than prioritizing any particular institution.
Wonderful. Thank you for that answer and for clarifying this. Dr. Nadine, second question for you. So in general, whether it doesn't have to necessarily just be focused on the Lebanese university, but as a professor and as an academician, where do you think the ideas of the research stem from? Does it come from the university to the industry? Does it come from the societal need and then it goes back up? So what is the source? Where does it come from? And then eventually this is what inspires the support and the funding, which I will jump back to with Dr. Elias.
I think that it comes from both sides.
Okay.
From both sides. At the university, we have the research. Mm-hmm. For example, we need the research for now to have data, for example, to climate change, and to help all ministries having this data, putting them in the strategy. And at the same time, from the industry, because they have more technology, they have sometimes more advanced, and they give not only theory, the practical things to the students. So we need this matching between industry and university.
100%. Thank you for clarifying this. Would you like to add to this, Doctor?
Yes, it's a very important question, and this is why in our strategy, the latest strategy we had two scenarios. In the previous years, before 2021, we used to have consultations with universities and research centers to define the priorities of the country. This time, we had a different initiative. It doesn't marginalize at all the role of researchers and academia, but we're trying in a different way. This time we sent a survey to all ministries and main key actors, the Lebanese industrial, some key important stakeholders in Lebanon, and we asked them what are their priorities. And this is how we define the priorities for our latest call, and I think we will see the results. We have to analyze the two options and to see which one. I think they complement each other.
Definitely, this is the cycle. This is the collaboration that we're trying to focus on. You cannot separate the two. Doctors, thank you. I want to thank you for their intervention. I would like to second once again the important role that the Lebanese University plays. As you said, no flag, no Lebanese university in the country. CNRS is a pit stop, it's a pillar. So without this, the agency and the support that is offering research, where would we be? I mean, it is one of the focal points when it comes to supporting research. And if you have any closing points that you would like to add to that, Doctor, about the support that CNRS provides to research in general, and then we can close that segment up until we move to the last part, which is the industry.
I just want to, because Richard mentioned something before, that we lack trust, and this is very true, and we need more concrete examples to make the policy and decision makers trust in research. So we have also the role of doing this. We need to do it. And it's really encouraging to see that in the latest ministerial statement, the research was mentioned for the first time. So it's due to definitely the efforts of the CNRS, of our former Secretary General, the Minister of Environment. But it's really encouraging for everyone to see that research is important, but we need also to make sure that we, for example, a very quick example, in the latest war we had, the National Center for Early Warning and Natural Disasters had a huge job and made a lot of work to do the assessment. And this work is a pillar for all the funding agencies, the international and for the policymaker. So it's very important to showcase some examples to encourage this.
Wonderful. Thank you. Congratulations. Wonderful results. This is the hope that we are looking for. So Dr. Elias, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Nadine.
Thank you.